Recording.
Okay, this is Andy here with Libertarian Revolution. I'm coming to you today from Austin, Texas, outside of a polling place at the Highlands Austin Community College, Highlands branch. It used to be a shopping mall. It's now a branch of Austin Community College. And I ran into a really cool activist here who's campaigning against higher taxes and government debt. What's your name and tell us about what you're doing?
Hi guys, this is Amy Hedtke, Hedtke. I'm an anti-bond person. It's, taxation is theft.
All right.
And you got 7 propositions on the ballot here in Austin totaling $925 million of theftification. So we're letting people know about it. Not real hopeful about trying to kill these here in Austin, but the girl's got to try. Plus, my mom lives here.
Have you ever done anything like this before?
Yes, we killed several bonds up in the Dallas area, just south of Dallas in Ellis County, and then we killed 6 of 7 city propositions in Wichita Falls, and then kind of sent our messaging out to Klein ISD and Magnolia ISD, and they knocked out a couple of TREs, and we're helping some people in Richardson and Abilene and Longview, and just now Eustis ISD.
Let me check out your sign there. What's the sign say? It's tax hike ahead. No, it's okay to vote no on bonds. No bonds. All right.
Yep.
And how long have you been doing this?
Just a few years. We actually started fighting bonds back in 2013, but hit upon the message. Are you looking here for the voting? Yes, ma'am. The voting is ended for today. But you can come back Tuesday, it's your last chance to vote, and we're asking people to vote against the tax hike propositions on your ballot, A through G. Great ideas, bad funding mechanism.
So people on the line only...
They cut it off at 7 p.m.
Oh.
So Tuesday's your last chance to vote, but do come back on Tuesday at 7 a.m.
I'll probably go to Fiesta tomorrow.
That'll work.
Okay.
Well, tomorrow they won't be voting.
Oh, not for tomorrow.
Not over the weekend. This is the last day of early voting.
Okay.
So... You bet. Good luck.
Okay, well, anyways, so this is some great activism. So I understand you have some kind of a political action committee?
Yeah, we file everything through Texans for Freedom because that's what you got to do in Texas in politics. You got to track your expenses, and when you buy a couple boxes of signs and print some doorknob hangers and push cards, the state wants to know your information. So we have a simple pact, Texans for Freedom, to make sure our papers are in order.
And do you have a website?
Not a website. No, actually.
Are you on Facebook or anything?
I'm on Facebook. So I've got my stuff on Facebook. Amy Hedtke, just Hedtke with my crazy flag boots on. I'm not wearing those.
And would you? How would you identify yourself, like philosophically or politically? You said taxation is theft. That sounds very libertarian.
It's very libertarianish. I am philosophically a political anarchist.
All right.
When the Declaration of Independence said alter or abolish, I'm very serious about the abolish and just do away with it. But there is no anarchist party, and if I'm going to act in my own defense in the United States, it's either soapbox, jury box, ballot box, or ammo box.
Or cartridge box, yeah.
we're at the ballot box, and we've been able to save taxpayers hundreds of millions of dollars just in the few races that we've been involved in. So even if I lose every other bond election after that, I'm pretty comfortable with the success we've had.
Well, that's awesome. There's some people out there that identify themselves as anarchists or anarcho-capitalists or voluntarists who don't vote or don't believe in political action. But I actually disagree with them because I think voting, there's 2 good reasons to vote. Number 1 is an act of self-defense.
Yes.
And number 2 is a means of getting a message out, because a lot of people don't pay attention to politics. They don't read philosophy books or anything like that. And a campaign is a way to grab people's attention. So that's pretty cool. I'm really glad to see you're out here doing stuff like this. And I wish more people would do it. And I wish you good luck.
You know,
and you have a closing?
I was going to say, I tell people that, as an anarchist, you want to go sabotage something in the government, cut off their
funding.
Cut off their funding. Sabotage their dough, man. This is their chain of supply.
Yeah. I mean, basically, the taxation combined with the Federal Reserve and the fiat currency and the legal tender laws where they force you to accept the Federal Reserve notes as payment of debts, that's basically how they rule and control us.
And not voting isn't working.
Yeah, not voting. I mean, I don't think voting is the be-all and end-all of
No.
everything, and there's other types of activism that I would encourage people to do.
But it saves people immediate money.
Yeah, exactly. We all have to operate within the here and now.
This is the battlefield.
Yeah. Now you made a statement. You said there isn't an anarchist party. Well, the Libertarian Party is kind of a coalition of anarchist and minarchist. A minarchist is defined as somebody who wants smaller government.
Just a little bit of rape. Just the tip.
Yeah. So, but there are people in the Libertarian Party who are anarchists, and I would define myself as like a pragmatic anarchist. Like I agree with anarcho-capitalism or voluntarism, but I think that if government's going to exist, that it should be limited by a constitution. But ideally, it shouldn't exist, and we should have a voluntary society as an idea.
Whatever mafia I can't overcome. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's been great talking to you, and I'm really glad to see people out here doing stuff like this. I wish more people would come out and do things like this. Maybe if more people went out and did things like this, we'd have a freer country right now. But anyway, you have any closing statement you'd like to make?
Please go work a polling location on Tuesday. Look at your sample ballots. Go to your county elections website, find your sample ballot, identify any tax impact measures, and vote against them. Find me. I will send you a template to print out on how to electioneer against this crap.
Awesome. And people can look you up on Facebook?
Amy Hedtke, Hedtke.
All right. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Okay.